everyone. Happy Wellness Wednesdays. I'm Claudia Wong. I am a nurse practitioner, yoga teacher, and the co-founder of Mindful Nurses. And today is Mindful Nurses Wellness Wednesdays. Mindful Nurses is a platform to support the self-care and well-being of nurses. And we are having weekly Wellness Wednesday sessions with holistic wellness talks and practices to help support nurses be the best they can be and feel the best they can be to help take care of others. Today we have Patty Rueda. She's going to be teaching us the technique popularized by Tony Robbins. This is the priming technique. So this is a very powerful technique. I actually also did it this morning. It's a really big heart opener. It also just makes you feel alive and energized. So I'm really happy that Patty is here to share it. She's actually part of our Mindful Nurses community. She joined us for the Mindful Nurses Nurses Week series that we had in May that we're going to have every year. So we're really glad she can share this technique that has really changed her life. She does it every morning, and she's attended Tony Robbins's meetings at conferences. Just to note, she's not affiliated with Tony Robbins. So she's here to share this powerful technique with us. So here with us today, and I'll hand it off to her, is Patty Rueda.
Hi, good morning from the Philippines. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be. I feel so appreciative and excited to share what I've learned for these past few years, especially this past weekend. So I feel appreciative to Claudia for inviting me here.
Happy to have you here.
Yeah. Okay, so I will start now. Have you ever felt, for example, in being a nurse or in any industry, service industry, have you ever felt you're overgiving? It's like, why me? It's like I have given myself, so why not let me be, let nurture myself first before nurturing others. The priming technique that I will be teaching in a few minutes from now is a really good way of starting our morning. So we take care of ourselves first. That's the important. That's the most essential in life, because we cannot give what we don't have. So we cannot share our good vibes, our happiness, our enthusiasm in our workplace if we are not happy from within. So yeah, it's, even if I'm not a nurse, I'm a natural giver. I'm the eldest in the family, so it's natural for me to really give. So going into mindfulness practices and priming and meditation as well help me to know who really I am. Because if we know who we are more understanding and accepting of others. As I have learned recently, that when we love and accept more ourselves, we it's natural. It tends to flow with ease and grace, that we show and express our love and acceptance to the world. Because when we see that the world is just a reflection of what is inside of us, it becomes a wonderful game. It becomes a fun game. It's like, for example, if we go to the hospital, there's a nurse that we are not really in good vibes with. We are mindful and aware of how can we adjust our story, our meaning, so we can still interact with them in a really unconditional, loving, and accepting way. Yeah, that's the reason. It's like being certain about who we are, about our energy, that we don't have to prove anything to anybody. Yeah, it's um, I am very appreciative that I'm able to express, first of all, my appreciation for you all nurses around the world. If you are not there, how are we going to live our lives um, safely and just relax? Because you're there. We know that if you don't feel good, you are always there. So it's time for you to receive from us. So through this technique, through this priming, through this a little bit of knowledge that I would like to share, please allow me to give back to you, wonderful nurses around the world. So, in behalf of the other people who are not nurses, we really appreciate you. So you make the world a better place just by being you. So it's time to receive now. So let's go. Okay. So the questions that I have I promised to answer in this session is how to not take things personally. So how to not take things personally? We take things personally if we look at ourselves. We usually say, what does it mean to me? That's a question. Why, if someone said something that triggered us, it's not that person. It's our interpretation of what they said to us. And it is affected by how we are feeling that time. For example, if we feel tired, it's long hours, I have no sleep, and then somebody will say, and somebody will say, get that buy lunch for us with no please. It's like, why will or get that document for me, the patient is waiting, please get. And then you feel oh no, there's tension in the body. So what will you do? What can we do at that moment? We feel so tired, so what can we do? We did priming in the morning. Yes, priming is done in the morning. So after the priming, yeah, life happens. So what can we do? We must prepare for things like that. So I have a suggestion. If it resonates with you, I have two suggestions which could be done in a subtle and a not so subtle way. The first suggestion, if you feel a little bit tension, that's the initial form of stress. So when we feel a little bit tension, I'm sorry for the noise. It's the neighbor if you can hear it. Yeah, it's like life. Yeah. So what we interpret it is what, yeah.
That's where their
Thank you for
priming technique.
understanding.
That's
Pardon,
where their
yeah.
priming technique helps, because your
Pardon?
neighbor's dog can start barking at any time. But since we
Yeah,
did the priming technique this morning, we're
yeah,
good.
yeah. If we did the priming technique, it will not affect us. Yeah. So I have two shortcuts. For example, the priming technique is 20 minutes. So before that, so after that, during the day, when we finish the priming, and there's a chance that there's another bell. There's another chance that there's another surprise coming. So another trigger. So what shall we do? Uh, what can we do is close our eyes and then feel our heart. It's ground ourselves. I just recently learned it. I just discovered it during the lockdown because I did my priming in the morning, then something triggered during the afternoon. So okay, what will I do? I cannot, I wish not to do the priming again during the day because I did it already in the morning. So the the first thing that we do is to be aware and catch it in that second. For example, if there's tension, we can feel our hearts, we ground ourselves, and then breathe. Then breathe, then ground ourselves, and then we just feel our hearts. Even if we're standing or sitting, it's okay. We feel our hearts. We feel our hearts. We feel the beating of our hearts. We breathe. In, out, inhaling the love from the world, the love from the universe, the love from the nature, the love from the people around you, the good memories. We inhale it, and as we exhale, we send it to the world. Yeah. But we go, we touch, we feel. The important thing is we feel the beating of our hearts. Yeah. Because it reminds us to be present. When there's a co-worker or a family member who's disturbing, is a little bit annoying, say excuse me, or just your posture, be mindful of our posture, and then go back to our heart, feel it, feel our hearts. It's there. Our hearts is there. It's just doing its wonderful work of beating, of pumping the blood all throughout the body, making sure that we are alive, that we are enough. It's our reminder that we are enough, that we are worthy, that we are a worthy human being. Just feel the beating of our heart, that our purpose in life is to feel peace and joy, and that we are freely free. Yeah, because our heart only beats the drum of the present moment. When we go to our hearts, there is no past, there is no future. For the heart only beats to the drum of the present moment. Through the beating of our heart, we connect to the present, we share, we learn, we grow, we understand. So through this, it's easier to accept and to interact with human beings when we know we are enough, we are worthy. When we use as an anchor our heart that it's okay, everything is going to be all right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good reminder of being in the present moment too, and grounding with yourself, taking some deep breaths. So that's a great practice that anyone or nurses can use when they're feeling a bit stressed. They can just step back or step in the other room and take a few moments to recenter and know that it's okay. So that's a great way. And always like touching the heart and centering back into it and breathing into it. It's just such a big heart opener, I've noticed. So that's a great technique.
Thank you for your feedback, Claudia. Yeah, I feel it right now. I'm like tingling all around my body right now because I'm feeling it right now. Okay, so that's the not so subtle way of doing it if we get triggered. And the other question is how we shift the vibe in any room we enter into. So how? After we do priming in the morning, if we go into a room, especially if we go for a breakfast with a family member and you say good morning, it's not like good morning only. It's like, it's much better if we say good morning. It's like from the place of really, really feeling good. It feels more fun if we amp up our energy. So how will we amp up our energy? Or how, if someone is a little bit annoyed at work, or someone is expressing her concerns about work, so what can we do to change, to interrupt the pattern of being depressed, of being annoyed? So what can we do? If you can, if I would request if you could stand up a little bit.
Yes, let's do it together.
How to feel happy in an instant. Okay, so make like this, and then shake your ass.
Oh, okay.
Shake your ass. Yeah. Our energy from this, what do we feel? We feel better. Even if you feel tired, shake your ass. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't really be serious like when you're doing this.
Yeah, you can be serious. So that's the way of shifting the vibe. Because if we feel fun and our energy is high, it's our we are the energy benders. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
I
It
was
just shakes things
yeah.
up a little bit. Yeah.
Yes. I was sharing to a friend to friends a few days ago that we may not be a fire bender or an air bender or a water bender or an earth bender, but we are certainly energy benders. And if we are energy benders, since the world is made up of energy, of protons, neutrons, yeah, we can bend our reality. It's not my words, but it's good to just connect what we have learned, what the consciousness has been learning throughout these years. Yeah, it's really, really amazing. And the
Mhm.
community like this one, it's like we level up the lives. It's like the next generation would be so much better because of what we are doing right now. Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel really, 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 really appreciative for the nurses around here, around for you listening all. I know the COVID situation is a little bit tiring for you because you're working extra hours and your health is will could might be compromised. But one thing I believe is if we are in a good energy, if we are in a beautiful state, if we are in a high energy, any no viruses would come near us because yeah, we are energy. So it's not it's not going to affect us. Yeah.
Mhm.
Of course, health, eating healthy foods is a must. And sleeping right is the must because we still live in a body, so we must respect the balance of nature. Yeah, but
Mhm.
if we believe that everything that we need to live a beautiful life already within us, we become more happier. Yeah, and if we are happy from inside out, the people we meet will be influenced to become happier because our presence becomes our gift. Yeah, we don't need to give
Mhm.
gifts, but if we want, we can. But just being with us is just a good reminder that okay, the world is beautiful, the world is kind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you can
And
really feel that. You can really feel that too when someone has a lot of like good energy or has positive outlook. It just is contagious too. Like it
yeah.
radiates off of them. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. Very, very true, Claudia. Yes. And I also must share that even if we make mistake, it's okay. Even if we sometimes a little bit, even if we do priming years or meditation for how many years, if we fall down or make a mistake, it's okay. It's an opportunity to be kinder to ourselves. Yeah, we must forgive ourselves every day. Every day, yeah. When we forgive ourselves, it's easier to forgive other people. That's also my mantra every day. Forgive, love, unconditional love for today and the next day. Forgive, unconditionally love, accept, and then the next day. It's like we are living day by day, but also looking forward to the
Mm-hmm.
future because it's good to have plans. It's good to anticipate the future. But and it's better if we anticipate it by living what we have, what we what moment we have right now to the best that we could get. And if we make mistakes, it's okay. It's part of learning. Failure, I would just like to share that my realization that people don't go towards their dreams or have courage towards their dreams because of the fear of failure. Yeah, I I'm really blessed to understand that we have two fears as shared by Tony Robbins in the UPW. We have two fears. The main fears human beings have is the fear of not being enough and won't be loved. So from that main fear, as long as we're alive, when we accept that, it's easier. It feels more at ease to live, to forgive ourselves, to live our lives, to interact with other people. Yeah, because as long as we're alive, there's always contraction. And if we breathe and be aware of our hearts, there's always expansion. Yeah, life is balance. If there's
Mm-hmm.
contraction, there's expansion. So expansion is just a breath away. So,
Mm-hmm.
so do you have
Yeah.
any more questions at the moment? I'm thinking of you, Kyle.
Um, no, but yeah, that's a good, it's kind of like a comparison of like life has its ups and downs, but I like how you put it that it's like a contraction or expansion when we feel contracted and something maybe like you want to hide from the world or whatnot. And there's also expansion on the other side of that. And it is a breath away. You can do some simple breathing techniques and it helps you get out of the funk a little bit. I'm not saying it's like 100%, but it does do wonders if you try, and it does work most of the time. So thank you
Yeah.
for that analogy. Um, we don't have any questions at the moment, but so you can continue on. People can drop
Okay.
questions when they have them.
Okay. Thank you, Claudia. Thank you for your feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I I admit, even if I did this UPW and did my priming 2 years, since March 2018, I still have ups and downs. So yeah, it's even if we started already our mindfulness practice, it's okay. We are all in this together. Yeah, and it's good to be aware of our emotional home. Yeah, that's the emotional home means it's our go-to emotion when we feel not good, when we feel something not when we feel not when we feel bad. Yeah. It's like uh angry people are angry any in any aspect of their lives. For example, worry for me, worried people. My emotional homes are worried and self-pity. So I became aware that, oh no, it's still my emotional home. So what can
Mm-hmm.
I do? So through that process, I was able to discover that becoming aware of that is my emotional home. So what empowering belief or what emotions would I like to flourish into myself, to nourish into myself, so I could break through that emotional home. It's to trust and accept. So yeah, it's just being aware of that. If you feel rejected, if you feel ignored, if you feel annoyed, oh no, my emotional home is worry. What can I do? I shake my ass. I shake my ass or I feel my heart. It's like breaking the pattern. Honestly, we are not broken. We are not broken. It's only the pattern of habits that we need to change. And we can change that to interrupting it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, you have sometimes when we are in a group of friends and then someone will share about something not so good or sad, and then a funny friend will just blurt out a joke, and then the state is just laughing. It's like that. It's like we must interrupt the pattern of of our emotional home. Our emotional home could be love, freedom, joy, trust, acceptance. It's our choice. We have uh, a bounty full of emotional homes that we could go home to. Yeah. And any dream that we want to accomplish or to achieve or to feel fulfilled is just an emotion away. It's just an emotion away, because the emotion that we feel at the moment or the state we feel at the moment is what drives us to do something or to not to do something. To do something with absolute certainty that I can do it or not. I am too afraid that I might fail, that I won't be loved, that I won't be enough. So I would not do it anymore. It's like, yeah. I hope it's clear.
Yeah, people do tend to have these emotions that they have like every day or they identify with, like
Yeah.
depression, anxiety. And I could see what you're saying, where people just tend to go back to that, also because it's familiar and
Yeah.
comfortable.
True.
Um,
Very
but
true.
but yeah, just being aware of that and trying something else to shake it up, like shaking
Yeah.
your booty or like moving the energy around or placing your hand on your heart, breathing into it, it may just change something. And also that awareness that it just is an emotion, and emotions fluctuate, and you're not always going to be in that emotion, I think is really important. So yeah, thanks for talking about the emotional home.
Thank you so much, Claudia. Thank you for your feedback and your added insights. I really appreciate that that we're aligned with this. Okay, so I have 31 minutes, so I can explain the priming. It's what's the importance of priming? Even if we already know the shaking our ass and the heart, the feeling our heart, what's the importance of priming? The priming would prime our day. It's like I'm ready for the universe for the day. Whatever happens, yeah, my core, my love tank is filled, my heart is filled, my body is filled with love, my body is filled with gratitude, my mind, my heart, my soul, my body, all is filled with gratitude and love and appreciation for the world, for me, for just being me, for just being alive. So that's the importance of priming itself. It's like having a gas station by ourselves. It's like refilling ourselves. So refilling our luxury vehicle. Our luxury vehicle is our body, because this is only one body. If we don't have body, we are in a different universe right now. So why not we take care of our mind, our soul, our body right now, before we interact with other people. Go first to ourselves now, nurture ourselves now, because if we don't make time to nurture ourselves even for 20 minutes every day, how can we unconditionally nurture other people? There will always be a transactional relationship. It's like, I did this, why did I receive back? I give all, then why I receive back? Because we haven't given to ourselves first. If we give to ourselves, our hearts become open. When our hearts become open, we are able to receive love, the blessings, the riches and abundance of the universe. Yeah. It's all in us. So I hope, I hope we can do priming. If it resonates with you, every day. So the first step of priming is the breathing. So I will explain it to you first. Then we breathe. It's 3 sets of breathing in 30 counts. So when we breathe, it's like, and then we breathe first, and then we breathe, and then we put our hands out, and then when we lower our hands, we exhale. So, but we use our nose, but we must be it's like the breathing technique of Janelle. It's like we must be intentful in breathing. Yeah, that must be our focus. So we can start the process in a clear mind. Okay. So 3 sets of 10 counts each. So one, I will say when. So so you can concentrate. I'll just say. So after 10, I'll just guide you. So you don't have to count in your head. And then the second thing is, after we finish the breathing, we put our hands into our laps, and then we think of 3 grateful moments that we have received. You may think it right now. So when we do the exercises, the priming technique later, exercise later, it's much better to remember it again. What 3 things that you are grateful for? Remember, not only, for example, I've passed the nursing exam, or I've helped these people. Remember how it felt. Remember what did you see. Remember what did you do. Remember what you heard. Remember the voices. Remember the faces. Remember the feeling. It's like you're back there. It's like we are back there to that wonderful feeling the love, feeling the gratitude. Yeah, feeling all of it. Feeling as if we traveled back, like back to the past. Feeling all of that love. Yeah. So that's the three wonderful events that you are grateful for, and then feel it. It's better if you really, really feel it. Then while you feel it, it's better if you put your hand in your heart, so you can anchor it. Anchor, it means anchor. It's whenever you and it's like a Jedi trick. If you anchor a wonderful feeling in your heart, whenever you need it, you just go into your heart, and then you remember all of the wonderful things, and then everything is all right for that moment. Yeah. And then after that, then we feel that we imagine, we feel and really believe that there's energy light, white light, can be a white light or a golden light that is coming from the universe, from God, or universe, or any higher consciousness that you are believing, that you believe. For example, me, God, or the universe, or the galaxies and other universe all around this space and time. And then imagine it going through your crown like a lightning, and then going through to our eyes, ears, nose, and then to the shoulders, and then to the heart, and then to our body, to our organs, and then back, go down to the our feet, and then go into the center of the earth. And then from the center of the earth, we imagine that energy going back to our feet, back to our legs, to our body, and then up in the air again, up in the atmosphere again. It's like up to the source again. It's like healing all of our body parts, including our mind, our heart, our intestines, our stomach, all of it. Yeah. And our legs. Yeah, grounding. Important is grounding. We ground our feet on the floor, and then imagine that as we heal that, we overflow with love and healing inside of us. Imagine the people, their friends, your family members, the people around you, or your coworkers, the strangers, the people you are meeting, the people around the world, expanding that healing energy around the world, healing that love around the world through you. As you inhale, we inhale the light energy into our body, and then go into our roots, and then to the core of the earth, and then we exhale. We exhale back. So it's fast. Inhale, go to our body, to the roots, and then exhale. And then shower the energy, the healing energy, the love energy all throughout the people we wish to, and all throughout the world. And then from there, and then from after that, we now we remember, or we think about, we feel the desires we want to achieve, that would fulfill us. For example, I wish to achieve this one. We think of that, and after we think of that, there are three desires or three goals that we intend to achieve in our life. We feel that it is already done, that we have already accomplished it, that is already with us. Yeah, we feel it in our hearts, in our being. Then after that, we celebrate. We celebrate through a sound. A sound. We can jump, or we can just be grounded and just say the sound of victory, the sound of joy, the sound of gratitude. And remember that we are loved. That's the honestly that's the most important thing that I have discovered through the priming. That I am reminded every day, that we are reminded every day that we are loved, that we are passion, that we are aliveness, that we are happiness, that we are joy, that anything is just a limiting belief. Yeah, anything is just, any other thing are just limiting beliefs. Because remember, we are love, we are light, we are love, we are passion, we are happiness. That's the reminder of the priming. So, are you ready?
Yeah, let's
You
do
have
it.
any question?
We'll start in a minute.
Okay.
Whenever you're ready, Patty.
Okay. So, no questions at the moment.
No, not right now.
You're not right. Okay. Okay, let's start the priming. Okay, I need my guide. So I can guide you well. I have the end. Okay, let's do it. So make like this. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. One. Make it loud. Stop. Put your hands and palms up on your lap and feel. Feel if you feel anything in your body. Feel if you feel a sense of peace. Maybe a hint of happiness and joy. Just anything that feels good for you. Also, we'll do more at the breathing. Hands up, come up. Stop. Palms up, eyes closed. Feel whatever you feel. Relaxation, any sensation, perhaps a sense of peace, of calmness. Feel the joy, the happiness if you're feeling it. One more set. Stop. Palms up, breathing deep, enjoying it. And put your hands into our hearts. Breathe into our hearts. Breathe deeply. Feel the power of our hearts. Feel the strength of your heart. Feel the beauty of your heart. What are you proud that your heart has guided you until today to feel, to give, to do, to share, to enjoy? As long as your heart is breathing, there's something in the universe, God and the universe, something, infinite intelligence, love you enough to give you this heart. You didn't have to earn it. It knew you were enough before you were born. So give thanks to this beautiful heart that's pumping for you, that's beating for you to make you feel alive. As long as your heart beats, you live. What a gift. Now for 3 minutes or for 2 minutes, remember a moment in your life that you feel grateful for. What's the moment? It could be with your family, with your friends, with yourself. with prayer, in your mindful practice, or any moment that you feel so grateful for. Step back into that moment as if you are there, exploring it, experience it again, feeling it again, seeing it again, hearing it again. Feel that gratitude. Take that moment, feel that memory. Enjoy it, savor it. Feel up that appreciation, that gratitude. The moment that you love, the moment that you most precious. Think of a second moment now that you feel grateful for, that you feel appreciative for. Maybe during your childhood days, maybe 10 years ago, or maybe just yesterday. Feel that moment that you feel grateful for. Step into that moment now. See it, hear it, feel it. Feel as if you're feeling it right now. Fill up that gratitude, fill up that love, that appreciation. Savor it, really, really savor it. Feel so grateful. Now think of the third moment now that you feel grateful for. Step into that moment. Feel it, see it, experience it again. When you feel it, smile. Show you're feeling it when you smile. If you smile, smile while you're feeling it right now. Feel the gift of that magic moment, of that grateful moment. Feel that moment is a blessing in your life. That it's a gift. And just for fun right now, think of a coincidence right now that you are grateful for. Since life happens for us and not to us, think of that coincidence that happened that you thought it was not good, but it was really, really, really amazing. You felt surprised for life. It didn't plan for it. It's life and the universe and God brought it to you. It's a reminder that life is always happening for us, not to us. Even our problems, it makes us grow. It gives us strength. It gives us understanding. So what coincidence is that? Remember that coincidence that you thought is not good, but it was really amazing. Fill up that gratitude. Was it a coincidence? Or were you guided? Remember, we're going to step 2 now. So relax your hands into your lap and imagine an energy, a white light, a golden light from the sky, from God and the universe going through our head, our crown. As it goes through our crown, penetrates our skull, our shoulders, our arms, our stomach, our legs, our calves, into the feet, into the ground, circling around the center of the earth, and then circling back, and then back to the top again, and then back down. Imagine that your life, your body is being healed through this. Back to your legs and up to the sky again. Feel that white light, that golden light, that healing energy going to your heart, going to your head, to your shoulders, your body, your heart, your legs, healing the best parts of you, healing all parts of you, the weak parts of you, the best parts of you, filling you up with love, with joy, with compassion. Do it again. Feel the energy, the white light going from the space, the outer world, God and the universe, and feeling and healing all the cells in our bodies, in your body. They're getting stronger, they're getting nourished, they're getting playful. All our body, the parts of our body, our cells. When we feel energy, we feel playful, we feel happiness, we feel love right now. And all of this energy, this love, this healing energy, go into your heart and then flow it to the people, to your loved ones, to the strangers, to the people you meet. Fill them up with love, with joy, with happiness. Feel your love, feel your happiness, feel just feel good. Feel the goodness, feel and shower it to the clients, to your patients, to your friends, to your coworkers, to your loved ones, to your family members. Bless them right now. Bless them with your healing energy, love. Bless them with your light right now. Just fill up with this energy that strengthens you and those you love and those the people around you. Feel the energy again that cleanses your body, that cleanses your heart, that cleanses your mind, that cleanses your friends, your loved ones, love, body, heart, and mind as well. And then share it to them through to your blessings, your prayers, to your love. Shower it to them right now. Share the wonderful feeling you're feeling right now to them. Overflow it. Overflow that love, that gratefulness, that appreciation right now. Now, think of three results, three goals, three achievements you would like to accomplish. And imagine that you're already achieving it right now. Feel it as if it's already right now, as if you're already celebrating it right now. Maybe you've passed an exam. Maybe the patient became healed. It's because of you. It's because of your health. Maybe your husband got promoted in his job, or maybe you served a client, a patient, and then she felt really, really good and appreciative. Yeah. Imagine that goal that it's accomplished right now. The dream of traveling the world is accomplished right now. The dream of really of just being with your family, of having a happy moment with your family is accomplished right now. Feel the joy, the excitement, the excitement of making it happen. Feel it right now in this moment that you're feeling really happy, receiving it right now, celebrating it right now. Feel it, own it, own it. Step into that feeling. Feel it. Feel it. The appreciation of that, the gratitude of that dream, of that another dream coming through. What would you feel? Feel it right now, as if it's already accomplished, as if it's already done. It's already done. Yeah. Own it and just say, thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Breathe, feeling this gratitude, feeling this joy, feeling the blessings in our mind, body, heart, and soul. Start to feel the achievement, the excitement, the energy. Amp it up, the energy, the excitement, the energy, the feeling. It's like building, the energy is building inside of us. The feeling, the energy is building inside of you. Feel so grateful, so happy, so blessed. You may stand up, feeling overflowing with love, with gratitude. You can rise up and stretch your body. Just feel the energy inside of you. Feeling grateful. Let the energy rise up. Rise. Extend your body. In a few moments, we make the sound of joy, the sound of excitement, the sound of excitement, the joy. What sound or what sound will you make if you have accomplished this? What sound will you make? How will it sound? The energy, the passion, more excitement, more energy. Get ready. 1, 2, 3. Unleash the energy and the sound.
Yeah.
You can shake your ass. Now reach inside and double the intensity, the energy, the joy. Go! Now, bring it to your heart. Take the feeling inside. Feel it in you. Ask me. Ask you. This is you. This is you. Your spirit soul awaken. It's you that awakens you. You awaken yourself with gratitude, with grace. You awaken yourself with appreciation by saying and commanding and saying that you are on it, knowing that it's in you. This is you. We are not made to be small. We are made to feel fully. So, 1, 2, 3, make the sound again.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
You can shake your ass. So you can anchor it. Do it again and double the intensity. Go! One more time. Go! Even if you have no voice, as if just own it. Feel the energy. Shake your ass so you can anchor this wonderful feeling. You got this. Go, one more. Go. Now, Take into your heart. Breathe it inside you. It's in you. As you. This is the real you. If you strip away the conditioning, the fear, and you prime yourself for your true nature, gratitude, love, strength, caring, passion, aliveness. This is who you are. This is who we are. Everything else is just fear and conditioning. We are more than anything that has happened to us, more than anything that we could ever face. We are more than any problems. No problem is permanent. Only our souls are permanent. Problems are gifts that we have the opportunity to grow from. Now, and then you can share. Then you can share what are you grateful for if you prime with your friend, or just say to yourself, I'm grateful for this one. You just remind, what are you grateful for? Yeah. Remember the last statement, problems are gifts. During this COVID pandemic, this COVID problem is a gift. Remember that. It made us grow. It made you, our wonderful nurses, grow to who you truly are. You are the real Care Bears. If you don't know the Care Bears, they are full of love. You are the true Care Bears, nurturing all of humanity's well-being. It's in you. Own it. Own it. Own it. Own it. Remember that. Always remember that. Own it. Own it. When you're ready, you may share if you like. That's
getting warm.
How did you feel? What? I know it's already 10:02. It's 7:02 there.
Yeah.
I'm glad I almost exact time. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's flexible. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot of good elements to that process. I've done different elements of that in different meditations. But I really it's kind of like the breathing brings you in and makes you more open to the practice. It's kind of like a Kundalini breath work. And then the use of imagery is so important too, to really feel yourself, remembering these past lovely moments that you're appreciative for. It just really makes you feel good inside, and remembering that feeling, and the use of that light that's just coming through, and just it made me feel tingly, just having a golden light all inside and brightening myself up. It's kind of like a radiating light, and it's symbolic too of bringing the energy from outside source or whatever you believe in, the universe, God, and just having that, embodying that, and imagining your future goals and really feeling that you're in that state, I think is really powerful. And there's a lot of people that emphasize that too, or in The Secret, that's what they do too. They see a goal and they imagine them they already achieved it and they're feeling it. And with Dr. Joe Dispenza, also he uses a lot of that too. Yeah. Yes, so that's a beautiful things that are just wrapped into this technique, 20-minute technique, and also just moving around and getting energy flowing and moving the whole body, wakens everything up. So it's a beautiful technique. It's really great to jump in the mornings too, right? and get started with the day. So I can see like this is a great technique to just start your day with. Yeah, thank you so much for sharing that.
You're welcome. I feel so appreciative that you also included Dr. Joe Dispenza, because I also do his meditation every day. So I have back to back. It's either in the morning or the afternoon. It's priming and Joe Dispenza. So my two must during the day. So
yeah, they're really great leaders and as guides. And Janelle just wrote, thank you for this energizing practice. Love the positive visualization and affirmations. Yeah. So yeah, just such a beautiful practice. Thank you so much for sharing, and I hope our nurses can try it out at the beginning of their day and just see how much it can change your mindset and your mood and outlook and resilience too. Like whatever comes your way, like you can't control. Really, the only thing you can control is yourself and how you react to things.
Yes, very, very true.
So especially working with patients in healthcare, there's so many unpredictable things that can happen. So if you just stay balanced and positive and resilient, you can really tackle anything. So it's a valuable tool for our nurses. Thank you so much. I want to see if there's any questions from anybody. I don't see anything at the moment, but I'll write your contact information in the chat room or in the comments, and then people can message you if there's any questions. Do you have anything else to add, Patty?
I just would like to say my appreciation for you, Claudia and Janelle. Thank you for your great work, for your great, amazing work with this mindful nurses sessions, because it's an opportunity to really give back to our nurses. I don't know how can we give back to our healthcare professionals all around the world. So it's an opportunity. It's our pleasure. Yeah, thank you so much. You're both amazing. Sending you
thank
love, hugs.
Thank you so much for that, and thank you for sharing your wisdom with this practice, and passing it on and showing what you've gained out of it also. It's really nice to see how beneficial the practice can be. Thank you, Patty. So next week we have another Wellness Wednesday. So I'm going to be on with Caitlin Erickson. She's a nurse practitioner, Dr. Caitlin Erickson, DNP, and she and I will be sharing a long distance Reiki, like collective Reiki healing collective for the nurses. So we'll be guiding long distance Reiki, and I will have Tibetan singing bowls also to support the practice. So hopefully you can join us. It's going to be the same time next week, so 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Mindful Nurses Facebook page. So hopefully you can join us, and see you next time. Take care. Bye.